Hello and welcome to the Phreak Show. This is the roast, and I am Mutanat. I have with me here my medium roast, Cafe Domingo from Pete's Coffee. So we are ready to get started here with episode 4 and our rise to power. If you remember in the last episode, we just successfully beat Gam Black, took his city, and it looks like we have officially beaten the first level of the campaign. We are victorious and completed a quest. Liberate the Pool of Origins completed. Thanos is dead, and Gamblack now holds the pool in the name of the Commonwealth instead of his elven court. The traitor needs to be vanquished. His throne city must be taken, and he must be defeated in combat. After pacifying the veil of the pool, accompany Reskar to the pool to allow him to submerge his artifact egg there. Victory! We did it. That means it's time to continue the campaign. Well, let's return to map really quick, actually. We can let us. I want to see what is in this item sack. Holy Symbol Crossbow. Is it going to let me pick it up? No? Will it let me send it to him? Well, I was hoping to pick up the loot from the dead hero. Apparently it's not going to let me do that because it wants to move on to the next section of the campaign. So let's go ahead and do that now.
There's no way back. Thanos is dead. Oh, my poor, dear, foolish brother. I should have kept you safe from traitors. I knew the greed of these lords. But now is not the time to mourn. I now know the heart of my enemy, this Commonwealth. They will desecrate anything to fuel their appetite to expand. Ruled by mortal men with short lives, how can they value life when death is their destiny? Before departing, I took Reskar to the Pool of Origins. He has a Draconian artifact called the Radiant Egg. He bathed the egg in the mystic waters and began speaking of prophecy and restoring the trust of dragons so his people can find a homeland. There was much I did not understand, but the egg now glows like the sun. As I was there, I gazed into the Pool of Origins. I've never been one to believe in visions or prophecies, but as the ripples cleared, I saw something.
What did you see?
The world
Tell
whirled
us.
around me. Great gears clacked with the rhythm of war drums. On one side, a brother died. On the other, temples fell to ruin. Honor must be defended. Armies rallied. The blood of my enemies mingled in the pure waters of my people. A torrent of blood. Then a well of deep shadows gathered, drinking the sea of blood. Lastly, I saw, floating across this crimson void, a speck of light, distant and flickering like a torch. Then Reskar pulled me from my trance and we fled. I need time to sort out what happened. Our resistance has attracted the Commonwealth. Somehow they knew both of us would be here. My spies say there's a price on my head. Something has gone terribly wrong here. I cannot return to my father, not yet. He would use this incident to ensure I never leave, and I would never discover the truth. I must prove that I am more than the last living heir. I commanded the elf troops to take Thanos' body back to the Elven Court. Their movement should distract the Commonwealth spies, while I help Reskar escape and follow his vision. From Briska, far to the north, word comes that the Commonwealth has recaptured the territory and broken the freedom-loving rebels, robbing the Elven Court of potential allies. All-out war is at hand. My quest for freedom has me surrounded in hostile lands. I have no means to coordinate with my father's court, so I act on my own. I'll make the Draconians our allies. Reskar requires a homeland, so I'll lead him south to Relic. The Draconian settlers gather around Reskar. He uncovers the Radiant Egg, a symbol of pride among his people. It's just an egg to me, but something about it is changing. Though encased in a golden shell, I can tell Reskar cares deeply for the life stirring within it. He carefully lifts the egg to the sun, and every Draconian erupts in a chorus of beastly roars, which I interpret as cheers of joy and excitement. Despite Reskar's attempts to explain, their traditions are strange to me. Sages believe that Draconians were created by dragons to conquer the soft-skinned races. With that reputation, it is natural most people in Athla hate them. Personally, I like them. Although the Commonwealth promises racial equality, the Draconians are ignored, despised, and kept away from other communities. Still, they manage to endure. Relic is a land of scorching heat. Not my favorite place, but it's perfect for the Draconians to keep their precious eggs warm. The High Elves hold these lands by ancient birthright from a forgotten era, but only a few are hardy enough to settle here. It will be good to establish ties between Draconians and High Elves, to really cement our alliance. Unfortunately, we've also seen evidence of the Commonwealth burning through these fragile lands. My support for Reskar also gives me a chance to spy on the Commonwealth in this land. Is there a reason they are destroying these jungles? I know Reskar has the gift to harness the powers of nature and shelter the Draconian people in this savage territory. I will help him as his heroine. Once established in their promised land, I know these Draconians will prove a most powerful ally.
Alright, time to get started here. One of the many things, as I've pointed out, I like several things about this game, is it's actually got a pretty good story, and it's very impressive that as you play, you will actually get different choices and situations, and depending on the path we take, the storyline changes accordingly. Which means, not only do you have a little bit of control over it, which is pretty cool, but it increases the replay value as you can actually play through each campaign 2 or 3 times to try out the different paths and choices. Relic, we have arrived. It would be good to settle immediately. Later we can find other places to build more cities. I leave it all in your capable hands, Reskar. I suppose you will want to seek out the dragons in this region. There's a dragon's peak in the far west of this region. The radiant egg must be connected to it somehow. I feel the life within growing now, getting stronger. It is drawn to the peak. I must go there. Look at Reskar, like a little pregnant mama protecting his egg. Sundrin's all like, it's just an egg to me. Probably tastes delicious. Let's go ahead and get started here. Check out our research. Start with root spears. It's a good spell to start off with. Let's look at some of our quests. Take over the region. We have arrived at Relic. Time to make it ours. We need to settle this land. If there is opposition, vanquish it. Easy enough. Rebuild the raised city. Not too difficult. Ride the golden wyvern to the dragon's peak. The golden wyvern and his radiant egg hears the dragon's call. It is growing alive now. I will hatch soon. The dragons will be thankful to us. Should I show my loyalty by personally returning their kin? I should ride the wyvern to the dragon's peak after the egg hatches. Yes, I realized I was saying it wrong. Sundrin must survive. That's pretty obvious. Find the elves. Oh, get some additional allies. And what do we have here? We have a Draconian shaman. That guy looks pretty cool. I like their little staves. A raptor. Go ahead and merge him with Reskar. Got our 2 settlers. And let's just go ahead and merge everyone together. And we definitely do want to settle as quickly as possible because the upkeep for settlers is ridiculous. 16 per turn. That's why we are hemorrhaging negative 35 gold for every turn we do not plop down these settlers. So you definitely don't want to just kind of search around for the best spot, but we have one free little gimme spot here that they want us to do. We're going to go ahead and rebuild the city. And I guess we'll just move this as one forward as well. Hopefully we can find a second spot that's fairly safe. Bam! This is the first step towards a homeland where we can live free of oppression and intolerance. We will no longer be chased from our fields before the harvest. We will build a proud civilization where we can live the way we are meant to, in honor of our heritage and in harmony with nature, and no one will ever drive us away again. Look at that. First city down, and he's ready to fight. Alright. What do we have? Let's see what we've got built in here already. Just a barracks. I'm a big fan of starting off with the Builder's Hall for that production that you can use towards building everything else quickly. Scout out ahead. Oh, a goblin hermit appears. Blessings, travelers. A word, please. I have been expecting you. The All-Father sent me here to wait here. A high elf and a Draconian working together. A dragon and a young immortal. You are the sign I seek. I will follow. I will help you. What? Great. I don't really need a reason why he wants to join us. I'll take a free hero where I can get one. Doesn't really like the tropical setting he's in, but that's okay. Let's keep moving our settler up. Might plop him down here, just so that way we can stop hemorrhaging gold. We will at least get that, the mana, the gold, the berries. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Maybe there's a better spot a little bit further up, but I want to stop losing gold, and that's not terrible. We'll be connected at least. New job. Namlik must survive. I think I can take care of that. Alright, in our first battle here. Very likely victory, just wasp. We're going to go ahead and auto-calc that to get through it. Wow, they hurt my raptor way more than I thought they would have. Let's go ahead and something building here. Do the same thing, get a builder's hall. That one's working on it. Move him over in position, heal up our raptor a little bit, then we'll attack the gold mine here. Still not where I'd like him. We'll probably wait another turn, but we did get root spears done. Oh, summon a wild animal. Let's go with that. That sounds fancy. End another turn, and I think he's healed up enough that we should be fine. Very likely victory, but I don't want to lose my raptor this early on, so we're going to go ahead and fight it. Wow, this is a very interesting map here with a nice giant pit or trap right in the middle there. And he went ahead and we get to go first, it looks like. Let's see what Namlik has to offer us in spells. We have Slayer's Doubt and Divine Protection. Reskar coming back with the Root Spears, Rust Strike and Holy Cure, and Sundrin bringing the Poison Blades. I think we're going to go with that. Let's see, he's got 2 melees and 1 range. We'll try and take him out. Try to bait him to come towards us again, like we have done in the past. Befriend animal. Wow. Fire bolts and poison bolts. That'll be handy. Don't have any animals for her to awaken the spirit of, but that's okay. We got our hunter. Let's see if we can get him to come forward. Nope. And that's okay because we'll hit him again. 15 damage. 1 hit point. So close. But we have at least baited him into running his units up. So now we can go ahead and start doing some damage. It's resistant to fire, so we won't really do much with that. Get him. Ooh. Doing some good work. And good old Namlik. You know, let's see, 11 and 17. Not that great. Come on. I'm probably going to regret this because his guy's going to swing around and hit me from behind, but just did not do the damage I wanted to on that Draconian Raptor. Yeah. Oh. Oh, live. Live. Oh my goodness. Quick, give him the cure. But at least we'll easily be able to destroy him as we baited him in. We'll call it that. Sounds better than just saying our guy barely survived the attack. It's all about how you spin it. And there goes the halfling. Alright. The Draconians are one of my favorite races. They've got a lot of cool units. Obviously the ability to fly over a wall makes it quite a bit nicer when you're trying to go against someone in a siege. A goblin shouts at you, "Stay away! You not come near! You warned! This land belongs to Shenga! You stay there! Out! Away! Begone!" Indeed. So Shenga not feeling as generous as our good buddy Namlek. Doesn't want to share the land. Get to upgrade our leader though. Inflict bleeding wounds. Oh, apparently we had multiple points that reset. I need to remember to do that. When we start a level anew, you respec your units there. I should have done that at the beginning. But lots of little things like this that I gotta kind of catch up on. When I first got this game about a year ago, I played it quite a bit, but unfortunately it has been a little while since I've played this. I'm enjoying coming back to it, because I haven't really gotten a chance to play it a lot the last couple months. And some range strength. Go ahead and cycle over to Sundrin, level her up as well. Projectile resistance. Quick dash, another little small heal. Inflict crippling wounds. Give her some hit points. Armor piercing. And give her range, strength, and some defense. Last but not least, Namlek, who doesn't have any points to level up. But our Builder's Hall is done. Can't really growing much isn't going to help us much. We're not going to stick with a storehouse for once. Although normally that's the route I would take. Let's go ahead and build Archdruid Dolmen, so we can get some of our specialty units out. Still doing a Builder's Hall there. I'm excited. Soon we'll be able to summon an animal. Oh, some spiders. I'll pick those guys off before they make their way over to my undefended cities. Oh yeah, look at that. Hunter Spider Queen is mine. Kind of disappointed there wasn't some free knowledge hiding behind them, as we know that spiders like to hoard knowledge. That's a reference from a previous episode. If that makes no sense to you, you'll have to go back and to watch it. Let's see, transform to creation node. Let's go ahead and get that. What will that do for us? Plus 10 mana and plus 5 science. Excellent. 2 turns for that. And let's see, don't really have anything directly below me. I feel like I'm pretty safe. Kind of use my Hunter Spider Queen to scout out some here. Figure out what all we have other than Angry Shenga over here to the left. Looks like at some point here shortly I'm going to have to go underground probably. And we completed. We can now summon wild animals. Excellent. Let's go ahead and produce a hunter. So once our archer / druid building done here, we'll be able to actually build somebody. And our spider can move one more turn. Once we cast this, we can start researching the ability to cast an animal, which we can use as a scout as well. And get the lay of the land here. That way we know what we're getting into as we march around. Stay away from her border for now. I think we'll go ahead and try the underground next, see what's there. Alright. What do we want to build here? Similar dolmen. Let's get a shrine. I'm going to be producing a lot of animals as a druid. I'm going to need the mana upkeep to do that. We have next, we've got the henge. I think we're going to do shooting grounds because I think I'm going to be producing a fair amount of those archers. They're pretty handy, especially the way they can cross water. Let's just, yep, nothing there. Okay, so next turn we'll go underground just to see what we've got. Don't really need the hinge. I'll build another shrine over here as well. And let's go see what's underground, ladies and gentlemen. Cave entrance. Oh, Shanga the angry down there as well. Let's see how our relations are with her. We have an alliance. Oh no, she has an alliance with the Orc Lord, Orlok the Unchained. Domain invasion. That's not good. Not quite sure where he snuck up from. I don't see any spots where the rebels could come from, but that just means we're going to have to double back. Which is fine. We'll be able to get there pretty quickly with the berries. It's kind of unfortunate that I may lose my city briefly here. Oh. He just decided to move to the left, so that's convenient. And I don't have enough movement points on all my guys, but I should be able to select one here and, yes, at least initiate the battle. What do we have? Just some scoundrels and orcs. We're going to go ahead and auto-calc that. Easy win either way. Oh, and you know what? There it is. Look at there. That's where they came from. I completely missed that. We need to kill that so we don't run into this issue again. Hopefully here shortly I will be able to produce my Draconian hunters. Leave some of those in the city to protect them from this happening again. Build its own Dolomon. And let's go ahead and upgrade 1 point in Druidry, and then we'll do the Summon Eldritch animal so we can get even larger animals to fight for us. See what our spider can find for us down here. Some mana. And it looks like kind of may connect over there to the left, but I bet it doesn't. Uh-oh. Closely matched. Watcher versus Spider Queen. Let's go ahead and fight this out, see if we can save our Spider Queen. And that'll probably be it for this episode. Went a little bit long last time, so we could finish that first campaign. Well, not campaign so much as chapter, I guess, in this campaign. Let's see what we can throw. Hinder him a little bit. And see what he does. He attacked me, so we'll make him come forward. Sure does seem like he's retaliating quite a bit more. Greater webbing touch. Let's go all in, see if we get lucky. If we can web him, this will be an easy... resisted. So much for being easy. Doom Gaze. Trade some hits back and forth. Oh. Still can't cast anything, but I want to cast something. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, he didn't have any more movement points. We're going to go for the kill. Get him. We did it. Spiders 1. Creepy Cyclops floating guy who needs to brush his teeth 0. Go ahead and get that gold. Oh gosh. And we immediately found more spiders, which we'd normally be able to handle except for the part where my guy leveled up from that fight. That's pretty great. Swimming, that could be handy. that. Vision range. Alright. And, oh, look who's egg hatched. And we have our mythical mount that we can use to fly for one of our quests. And move in position here. We'll go ahead and attack him. But that will be on the next episode. So next time we'll go ahead and finish off this raider camp. You know what? Let's just go ahead. We'll let him run. I'm feeling generous. Get it out of the way now. Ooh, a vicious short sword and a vicious short dwarf. Take my reward, as is my due. And I guess the next episode we'll go ahead and keep exploring the underground. I don't want to go to war with Shanga just yet until I absolutely have to. But I may, seeing as how it's her ally and mystery person, I may have to go to war with her to get to that person. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please go ahead and feel free to leave any comments on hints or suggestions. Like I said, haven't played this in a couple months, so certainly going to be a few things I'm forgetting, I'm sure, as we go through here. I hope you enjoyed the episode. This is The Roast with Mutanat. You guys have a good night.